My father got very disgusted with Americans sitting in the pew and not doing much about the gospel. So he said most Americans don't need a call to the mission field, they just need a kick in the pants. And even in the 50s, when my dad was looking at the American church, he was saying, people are getting too apathetic, the gospel doesn't mean as much to anybody. Where are the soldiers who are willing to suffer for Christ? He was willing to be a soldier. And he was very bold, and he was pretty brash with people about their commitment. What are you doing for Jesus Christ? You know he's coming soon. He even wrote on every single envelope written to my mother, Jesus is coming soon. On the other side, what are you doing about Jesus coming soon? Just little quotes like that. He was always trying to challenge people, and he said that he hoped people, when they met him, knew that there was a fork in the road, there was a crossroads, and they had to decide either for Christ or against Christ. And so my mother was also very bold in her speaking. She was pretty firm and stern, and a lot of people were intimidated by her, but she was teaching what she believed the Bible taught. And she said, I may give my opinion, but when you hear what I say, please check it out in Scripture. And of course, she quoted Scriptures too. And so she really wanted people to learn obedience to the Word. If God has given you even the inkling of a desire to go to the mission field, which can be in your own neighborhood, go because God goes before you. He's called us to go. My mother and father probably went with $200 or $300 in their pockets, and that was it. And they expected God to provide. Go trusting that God has put that desire in your heart. Go to the people that are needy, and they're all over the world. There aren't enough people going, and we're to pray for laborers to go to the harvest. The harvest is white. Be brave and daring enough to go. Just sharing the grace of God with people, loving people where they are, becoming friends to our neighbors, because we want to share the love of Christ. I believe we're supposed to be witnesses to anybody and everybody. God's given you that desire. And if He hasn't given you a desire and you're afraid to step out of your house to meet someone across the street, then you better get serious with God and find out why you're so afraid. Because God's going to give you courage to do anything.